So talk about it. So how do you stay free? Once you get free from sexual immorality and fornication and just being, out of order, how do you stay free? You need to be, you gotta stay honest. Like, honesty is your friend. You gotta be honest about where you at with people that are trusted people. And so when I got free, I had to stay free. I had to work out my salvation with fear and trembling. I had to know that I was bought with a price. Jesus died for me, not for me to give myself away to men who have not professed their love through covenant to me. And I didn't even realize, growing up, I thought, you just get a boyfriend and y'all do what y'all do. Nobody never told me, hey, that ain't your husband. What are you doing? And the biggest thing for us as kids, my mom and dad were basically as long as you don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant while you're a teenager. I don't care what you do right once you're 18. That's the wrong thing to tell your child. Wrong thing. My mom and daddy, they was doing what they could do. I'm pretty sure they meant something else. But my little mind was oh, so when I get 18, I can get a boyfriend and we can do what we want to do. And so that's what we did. That's what I did. And I was just operating in foolishness. I was seeking love and just hoping somebody would just accept my gift, my body, and in exchange give me love. Not realizing that's wrong. That is not what you're supposed to do, baby. And so how did I stay free? Once I got freed up, I was honest. Very honest. Hey, y'all, I'm about to fall. Help me. Help me. I began to I had a group of girls that I hung out with in college. And when your girl was struggling, baby, hey, can I come over? Can you come over? Can you help me? So what's your community like? Are you around people who fornicate? Because you got to get away from that. Birds of a feather usually flock together. And so if you're around people who are compromised, guess what they're going to do? Help you stay compromised. Number 2, I had to fall in love with Jesus. I had to learn my identity as a daughter of the Lord, okay? And in learning that, I had to begin to read scripture, go on fast, and just give myself completely to the Lord. Give myself completely to serving. A lot of times we are so lazy. We don't want to necessarily serve nobody, serve in the church, because a lot of times church we doing too much. But at the same time, that's your safety ground. That's where you go to be safe and be covered. And number 3, what I had to do was I had to begin to pray. I began to pray for my future spouse and prepare myself. A lot of times when you are idle, you begin to accept anything and anybody who might fit. But no. When you begin to know who you are and whose you are, you will begin to pray through. You begin to think about, man, one day when I get married, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to allow God to purify me. I'm going to allow God to make me whole. I'm going to allow God to renew me. And I just begin to pray for my future spouse. I begin to thank God for him. I begin to just get myself ready to be a wife. A lot of times you think you're ready to be a wife and you're not. If you cannot walk in purity before your husband comes, guess what? You're going to be impure, and he's not going to satisfy and fix that. And this goes for men and for women. But I talk to my girls. You got to get honest. You got to get real. You got to get honest. You got to know, the Lord, he's not telling you to be pure because he's trying to be a hater. He's not telling you to walk in purity sexually because he trying to be weird acting. Actually, he built humans. He's the one who created us. So he knows what's best for us. And so it'll be the benefit of us to do what he told us to do. And you can't keep saying you want a mighty man of God. And you keep got these highway men. You got these side dudes. You got to do howling at you. You got to do who you can. I had a bad day. I'm gonna call and talk to him. You got these little people. You just got hiding out. You gotta get consecrated and really be done with it. Okay. And so that's how I stay free. Y'all keep going.